Thousands of years ago, on the windy hills of Çanakkale in western Turkey, there stood a city, Troy, a city of myth and legend, where heroes fought and gods watched from above. But today, Troy is no longer just a story. It is at the heart of a modern battle over history, ownership, and treasure. Heinrich Schliemann, a German merchant and a man obsessed with Homer's verses. In the 1870s, he excavated Hisarlik Hill near Çanakkale, western Turkey. Layer by layer, he uncovered a treasure beyond imagination: golden diadems, silver cups, bracelets, and necklaces. Schliemann proudly called it Priam's treasure, believing it belonged to the king of Troy. He dressed his wife, Sophia, in gold, capturing images that would echo through history. But Schliemann's claims were partly wrong. The treasure, it turns out, was 1,000 years older than the Trojan War. Blinded by ambition, Schliemann smuggled most of the treasure out of the Ottoman Empire. Some pieces were returned after a legal battle, but the majority traveled through Greece to Germany. Displayed in Berlin in 1881, the treasure dazzled visitors, but war would change everything. During World War II, the artifacts were taken by Soviet forces. For decades, the treasure of Troy remained in Moscow at the Pushkin Museum. Today, the treasure sparks an international debate. Germany claims it was taken from Berlin and demands its return. Russia argues it is now part of their museum collection and labels it a war trophy. Turkey insists that the treasure was taken illegally from Anatolia and that it belongs to the land where Troy once stood, in the west of Turkey. 3 nations, 3 perspectives, and one treasure at the center. This is not just a story of gold. It is a story of history, identity, and cultural heritage. It is a battlefield across centuries between Turkey, Germany, and Russia, a legend discovered long ago that still shapes the present. And now, what do you think? Should the treasure stay in Russia, in the museum where it has been for decades? Or should it be returned to Turkey, to the land where Troy once stood? Or perhaps back to Germany, the country where Schliemann brought it first? The story of Troy isn't over, and the debate is yours to join.